Hello, and welcome to the rebirth of this channel. I might do it again and go back to the trippy theory stuff, but today I'm going to take a new approach. Back to anyone who actually watches this channel. I'm surprised if anyone really does. I'm a piece of crap who decides, hey, let's make YouTube just to see if I can become famous, which I probably won't become famous. But, as I was saying, um, movie changer. I'm going to be changing franchises and saying how I will change them. See, I'll come to the big movies, like the really bad ones. Those are going to be the great ones. But today, I'm going to redo the entire um, Ring franchise. Not the first one, the second one, because I didn't watch the second one. I don't plan on it because it honestly, in my opinion, looked terrible. The views on it weren't the best either. So, let's get this started. So, The Room, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a video, a girl, blah, 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 and then it's like you have 7 or 8 days to live on. Yeah. Well, they continue with the VHS type stuff, and VHS tapes are no longer used. That's why I honestly hated that movie and pretty much everything about it. Not the old one, the newer one. And basically, what my friends have told me, it sucked. So, how can you make it better? Well, first thing you might be thinking, just have it be a disc. Like, some guy finds a disc out in the middle of nowhere, gives it to his friend, boom, spreads, and yeah. Or you can say it's like, you can keep it, like, in the current date back then, and do it still, and you could have had it be that interesting, or you could have done it in many ways. Well, I thought of a way that could be pretty cool if they were to make The Ring 3. And this is basically what I would do. I'd completely act like the first two never happened. So, rewrite the franchise, basically. You have the main character, which is, let's just pull this name out of thin air, Greg, or no, not Greg. Since the first one had a woman as a main character, pretty sure the second one has a woman as a main character. We're gonna go with Jessa. So Jessa is just basically a normal human being, normal as normal can be, and there's this hacker group called Firefly, and I'm going to use this in most of my things because Firefly is a group I came up with that's pretty dank, if I do say so myself. So Firefly is initiated, and you're thinking like, "Hey, Firefly!" Their goal is to hack stuff on the internet and release things. So the government is in possession of the Ring video because the citizens of America should not have something like this. Because if you watch it, you die. They use it against their threats. Well, Firefly has the smart idea of releasing it, and when they release it, it gets turned into a computer virus. Almost like where, like, let's say you got onto some website, and it was, like, free movies, and suddenly this pops up. Congratulations, you just died because you wanted to watch a free movie. That's not even out yet. So, Jessa reads the news about this, and she's like, okay, they released some video called The Ring, whatever. And there's a football game going on. Here's a scene that I concocted in my head for this. So while the football game is going on, I like the idea of Jessa not being there, and the one of the first people to die, his name is John Laurinaitis. No, I'm just joking. That's a WWE reference if you didn't know. His name is Zach Johnson. And he's just sitting in the crowd, and he's friends with Jessa. And he's talking on the phone to her, and he says, "Holy crap, this random video just came on. It's the Ring video." And everyone's like, whatever. Leaves it alone. People end up watching it on the big screen thinking it's like some movie trailer. And then everyone's phone rings simultaneously, including his. He says, hold on, let me put you on hold, I'm getting a call. He answers the phone. Everyone has the exact same message. 7 days. And he's like, what? He's like, that's so bullcrap. Whatever this is some big elaborate prank. Wait, how does it have everyone's phone number? He just thinks nothing of it. So, on the 7th day, he's in school with Jessa because they're high school students, or about to be in college, but they're seniors. And Jessa's like texting her friend, and then Zach says, hold on, I'll be right back, I need to go grab something. And this is after school, right? Not during it, after. And they're inside of a house. And he says, hold on, I'll be right back. Goes downstairs and the video's playing on the TV. Except there's like nothing coming out of it. And he's wondering like, what the hell? He goes over and looks at it. And the girl comes coming out of the well. And he's like, oh, okay, whatever. He turns around, goes back out to his car, grabs what he needs and leaves and goes back inside. Then he looks at the TV again. And the video is still playing, but the girl's gone. He's wondering where she is. And then, if you wanted to, you can have either a jump scare, or you can have her standing directly behind him. And it kills him. So she's texting, saying, like, to her friends, it's been like 10 minutes, and she's wondering, like, where is he? Looks out, he's not at his car, so he goes downstairs, and there, laying on the ground, is Zach. And the video is no longer playing. He's like, oh no, call 911 saying he was killed, blah 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 blah. She is actually arrested for the murder of Zach. Now here's where it gets fun. So they go into the prison. Most of this movie is going to take place in a prison. It doesn't have to, but I like the idea of it taking place in a prison. So she's in the cell, and she's watching this, or the TV comes on. And she remembers about the video, and she sees that the video is playing, and she thinks nothing of it and just leaves it alone while some of the inmates watch it. A couple weeks later, the inmates are dead. Those inmates are all dead. She doesn't know how, but they all died. So she concocts a theory, basically saying, if you watch this video, you have 7 days to die. Because 7 days was the last thing that Zach had. 7 days. So you're like, oh wow, this can be interesting. So it continues with the prison drama, blah 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 blah. More stuff. And then a fight breaks out between Jessa and this other inmate. This other inmate attacked one of her bunk buddies and also attacked her the previous night. So she gets out stumbling and tries to fighting her. The video turns on the screen for some ungodly reason. Because basically what Firefly is doing mass surges where they'll keep playing the video, basically saying this is what the government was hiding from you and playing it. They don't know it's leading to deaths. I like the idea of an entire football stadium, everyone that was there all dies, including the football players. And you're like an entire football team dies by watching a single video, and you're like, wow. So, she has realized, it says 7 days, and she has watched it, and on the speakers, it gets overtaken, it says, 7 days, like that, and, so yeah, hold on, I'll have to make a part 2 of this, so everyone remember, change your movie.